Okay, so we got the 0, 0 beacon. We go through the Nether portal, and we've got the beacon stand already set up. And thankfully, we obtained another beacon. Stick it in there. Good. Got the passage to the top done, and I don't need to dig any more around here, so I'm not gonna do haste. We'll just add strength. Yeah, strength and regeneration. That'll be good for this area. Hit things hard and heal. Nice. Double check it. Yep, working just as intended. And then let's take a quick look around the outside. I think the nether side of the portal's done. Got all our statues up. Everything's spawn proof. We don't have any gas showing up. I'm walking across half slabs. Passageways are marked. We got the bulb to the trial chamber and the endstone to the stronghold. And a workstation over the stairwell. That's got a stop-off point for strip mining ancient debris. Yeah, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Wild Coast. I'm Mr. McSquare, and today we're going to work on some map art. Useful map art. Map art with a purpose. So, one of the other members mentioned that when he looks at maps, he often gets confused with which way is north, south, east, and west. And that's fine. It happens to the best of us. So we're gonna just mitigate that bit. We're gonna make a compass at build height, and that way, when maps are updated, you'll see the compass just at the corner of the maps, just pointing which way is north, south, east, and west. Really basic. Nothing special here. There's no redstone or anything else. It's just a bit of map art. And we'll use a really dark black deep slate tiles and contrast that with the really white quartz blocks. Also because I got a whole lot of those blocks in storage right now, so collecting the resources is not an issue. And it takes a whole lot of resources for builds this big, because I don't want it to just be a little blip in the corner. I want it to be something people can see. And it's got to be viewable, not just at a map at the maxed in, zoomed in space, but for the other map rooms that we're using that are using a different scale. So to do that, I'm basically making this compass the size of one entire zoomed in map, which is approximately 128 by 128. And keeping in mind, we're going to keep a little space for the lettering, or a significant space for the lettering. We'll make each arm in each of the cardinal directions go out 30 blocks. And so that's a lot of deep slate. And a single line, that would be adequate for the zoomed in maps, but we're going to have to thicken it up for the zoomed out maps at a different scale. Okay, you can also see a couple mistakes have happened with not all the blocks running in a line, but yeah, like right there, a block went below instead of being in line. Gonna have to compensate for that. So even though I laid out 30 blocks, like you can see there's 3 mistakes on the left and 1 mistake on the right. That means that when I put out 30 blocks, one of them went below, and it's not 30 blocks long, it's only 29 long. So we'll fix that right now. 29, 30. And then we'll have to get the block below out of there. Simple enough. Good thing too about doing this over the ocean is that it gives you a neutral background. The clouds don't show up on the maps, so it'll just be the blue water as a background. And if I fall off, which it happens, I'm gonna land in the water. not on a mountainside and have to respawn. Okay. One there. Get rid of the mistake, like so. And continue that on each of the arms. Alrighty then. There's my arms that are sticking out in the 4 cardinal directions. And you can see that they're taking up an appropriate amount of that map. Next, we're gonna have to add some lettering. We'll thicken it up and add white quartz around it. And I'm not gonna show you placing every single block out here. No. Your time is more valuable than that. So you can see the big old S at the bottom, and we lined it all with quartz. And of course things spawn up here. Silly trader. Yeah. I'm learning from my own process. I should have built this 1 block below, because I can't put any torches or anything at the top. Monsters spawn up there. Oh well. And I'm not going to tear all that down just to build it 1 block lower. It's a spawning hazard on top. I also left the letters hollow. You can see each of the letters there. North, south, east, west. Red netherrack for the north, and just quartz for each of the other directions so that north stands out. Now as I go up, look at the shadows in each of the directions. You can see the letters because I left them hollow. If I would have filled in each of the letters with, like, say, more black, deep slate or some other color, you wouldn't see the letters from the shadows. You would just see a big shadowed out portion. It has to be a transparent block, or in this case, no block at all. And then you get that nice reverse shadow effect being projected onto the water. Oh. Spawns. Okay. Oops. And of course falling off into the safety fluid below. You can see the shadow compass. I like that just as a bonus effect. It was a fortunate accident. Happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. There's the compass in the air. North being a different color. And again, I had lots of netherrack, so the N is a big red N. And netherrack we can set on fire. So at the map room, this is map size 2 out of 4. We can take one out. And then we'll update it so that it'll have the compass on it. And I've got some flint and steel on me, so I can light up the netherrack as well. Big red netherrack end. And just the hollow letters on the other side. Make sure your hollow space is not 1 block wide. These are 3 block wide spaces as well. It's basically pixel art and then multiplied by 3, and the thickness of everything is 3, because 1 wouldn't cut it when you go to larger scales. And unfortunately, fire is counting as building on top of build height. I can't set these on fire. It's not working. I am not tearing that whole thing down just to build it 1 block lower so that it's bright red instead of dark red. It is fine as dark red. It's staying just the way it is. And then we put them back, and you've got a little compass on your map. Shows up on the map art because it is built over top of everything else, but it doesn't get in the way, because what are you doing 320 blocks up in the air? The maximum zoomed in map, much more clear image. Oh man, that's a lot of work just to put that on. Yeah, a lot of work just to get that done. Well, Thank you for joining me. I'm not excessive. I'm not crazy. I'm just a Minecraft YouTuber. Thank you for joining me. And I've got lots more ideas and would love to share them all with you. So please hit that like and subscribe button so that I can see you next time. Bye bye.